Most people think failure is something to avoid, but here's the truth. Failure is actually the fastest way to learn and grow. And if you're not failing, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. The truth is, your biggest entrepreneurial failures hold the key to your successes, to your greatest successes. So in this video, I'll show you how to turn setbacks into comebacks and springboards for achieving your biggest goals. Hi, I'm Tony. I'm the founder of Online Results Coach, and I help ambitious entrepreneurs to achieve their biggest business goals faster and with less stress, so you can scale your business while enjoying more freedom and more fulfillment. I've spent over 3 decades and I've invested thousands of dollars and countless hours mastering these strategies, and I'm sharing them with you for free in this video. There's no fluff and no BS, just actionable insights that will give you real results. If you've ever failed to achieve a key goal, you're not alone. But here's the thing, failure is not the problem. The issue can be failing to learn from it. Most people avoid analyzing their failures because it's uncomfortable. But this reluctance is one of the biggest obstacles to success. If you want to achieve your goals, you need to embrace failure as part of the process and just use it to your advantage. So let me show you how to do that. Now, one big lesson I've learned a few years back is that successful people have a counterintuitive attitude towards failure. They don't fear it, they actually embrace it because they know failure is indispensable to success. Every missed goal is an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. So the question is, are you willing to face your failures head on and extract the lessons they hold? Because once you start to understand those reasons why you failed and you start to apply those lessons learned to future goals, it's going to make a massive difference to how you're going to set up your goals in the first place, to how you're going to live the action plan and the daily habits that support and align with your goals, and how you're going to achieve them. So I hope you agree, right? Regular reviews are a vital part of your future success. So given that, let's quickly break down how to perform an effective review. Okay? The step one is to plan and prioritize the review. If you don't make time to review your failures and your setbacks, I guarantee you life will get in the way. So schedule a specific date and time to reflect on those missed goals and those setbacks. And don't wait until the goal deadline has passed, right? Do this regularly, right? But particularly do it if you're in danger of missing a deadline or missing a goal. Schedule the review immediately. Right? Commit to this process and you'll really get enormous benefit, and you'll set yourself up for future success. Step two then is to reflect on your goals. So start by revisiting the goal that didn't materialize and ask yourself, why was it important to you and what had you hoped to achieve? Consider all the factors that may have contributed to the failure. Was it a lack of clarity, a lack of planning, unforeseen obstacles, or a shift in priorities? The key is to be really honest with yourself and don't hold back. Be brutal. Right? And I know that takes courage, but that's where the insights come, and that would be the key to your future success. Number three is analyze your actions. Right? Review the actions that took you towards your goal, and again, be honest and objective in assessing your efforts. Look at the steps you took or the steps you didn't take towards your goal. Were you consistent, or did procrastination and self-doubt creep in? Be objective and identify where you can improve going forward. I always say you can have results or excuses. You can't have both. Right? So you've got to be honest with yourself. Now, step four is to identify obstacles, challenges that you encountered along the way. Right? Because in there, you'll find valuable sources of learning. Were there external factors that hindered your progress, or was it more internal? Was it things like self-doubt or fear? How much of a role did those play? And again, this takes courage, honesty with yourself, but it's really worth it, because understanding these obstacles is your key to overcoming them in the future. So when you've done all that, you start to extract the key lessons, right, from your analysis. Well, what did you learn about yourself, your approach, and your future goals? So don't just focus on what went wrong. Dig into why it happened. Look for patterns and recurring themes. Those insights will help you to refine your approach and avoid repeating the same mistakes going forward. You know, failure is only failure if you don't learn from it. And once you've done all of that, you're armed with your new insights. You can set new strategies and create a new action plan. So how can you improve your goal setting process and your decision making and your daily habits going forward? Use what you've learned to set yourself up for success. And my final point about all of this is you have to stay committed to your growth. Right? The goal of this process isn't to avoid failure, it's to just to foster your personal growth. So there's a practice in Agile that we use a lot called test, fail, and learn. And it's really a mindset, right? And that's the mindset that I'm encouraging you to adopt. Okay? The faster you fail, the faster you'll learn, and the faster you'll succeed. So look at how many of your past failures have you truly analyzed, yeah? And think about how much progress could you make if you committed to learning from every setback. Right? Once you accept that setbacks are inevitable, eh, and you can see them for what they are, your stepping stones to your success. Well, look, I hope you found this video valuable, and if you did, I've got something for you that I think is even better. Right? I've created a free 7-day course for ambitious entrepreneurs, and it'll help you to discover proven strategies for high performers and what they use to set and achieve their biggest goals. You learn why most people fail, and how to set goals that you can actually achieve, and the habits and systems that top achievers use to win consistently. There isn't theory, it's proven systems built for busy entrepreneurs who want real results. And as always, there's no fluff, no theory, and there's no BS. It's just actionable strategies that actually work from someone who's been there, someone who's done it, and I've helped others to do the same. So if you're interested, and I hope you are, click in the link in the description, or in the comments, and join now and take the first step towards your next big breakthrough. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope it's been really valuable for you, and hopefully I'll connect with you in the next video.